So guys, as we're rocking those hips from side to side, I want you to just tuck your chin towards your collarbone and glance through your thighs. So your eyes are looking down your cheekbones. Point the toes and flex the toes. Let's wake up the ankles. Point the toes and flex the toes. And keep on moving the hips from side to side while you point and flex. Now guys, with your hands, try to pull your knees out as wide as you can. Make a wish. And then hug them together as close as you can. Squeeze them together. Try and press your knees and squeeze, and then pull them apart as wide as you can. And then bring them back together. Try to hold them together with your muscles and just press your arms out to the side. So you're holding your knees together with your inner thighs. Squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them. Now pull them apart with your outer thighs, not your hands. So no more arm assist, guys. Arms are out on the floor by your side. We're going knees in. Feel the belly get nice and tight. And then we're going knees out. 2 more times. We're going knees in. Press them together, press them together. And then we're going knees out. 1 more, last one together. And then pull them apart. And we're going to roll up to sitting, guys. Sitting 90s, as we do often. Rocking forward and rocking back. This is a inner thigh stretch, rocking forward and rocking back on that back leg. And it's a glute butt stretch on that front leg. Guys, we're going to add a little twist to this. I'm going to ask you if you can go all the way down and back to gently bring yourself down and then slowly bring yourself back up. Go slow. Just go as far as you can. Gently down and back up. And again, you just go with what feels good to your body. This is a significant stretch, not for everybody. Trying to keep the knees pressed down to the floor. Getting a big stretch through that back leg. Let's get 1 more on this side. Then we're going to switch, bring the opposites, sitting 90s. Check your room. Make sure you have some room behind you because you know where we're going. So just start by sitting here and rocking, getting comfortable. I am so impressed by every single one of you people on the screen right now that you looked at the workout last night and you still woke up this morning and logged in. I am so impressed.
I didn't even sleep last night. I was so excited.
Lay it down slowly. Check this side versus the other side. Don't hit your head on a dumbbell like I just did. And then slowly back up. I see, Sarah, you made a full recovery from your koala challenge. Welcome aboard again this morning to the festivities. Yeah. Lay it down slow and pick it up with control. 1 more time. Maybe you have partner assist like I do to weigh you down. It's great. Then, guys, we're going to go to all fours. All fours. You're going to kick 1 leg out to the side. Bruce Lee status. You're going to slide back and glide forward. Get a big stretch through that inner thigh. Slide back and glide forward. As I slide back, I like to lift the toe up. Also note that I'm digging in my toe on the opposite leg, so I'm getting a big toe and ankle stretch on that side. Hey, go say hi to everybody. And then we're going to switch it and get the other leg going out to the side.
Daddy, I want to go swim, Daddy.
Say hi to everybody.
No, Daddy, I want to go swim.
We'll go later.
Is it still snowing at your house?
Coach, I'm not even looking out the window today.
Blizzard.
Actually, I think I'm going to go get the Christmas tree from the backyard, set it back up. Might as well, if you can't beat them, join them, right?
Yep.
One more rock, guys. All right, so listen, we're going to get the glutes fired up. So we're going to take that same all fours position. We're going to open and then close. And again, it's lifting that knee up and out to the side, up and out to the side. All right, pretend you have a Kindle on your backside and you want to drop the Kindle off your tailbone. Squeeze the butt cheek, knees go out wide. You're going to need those glutes when you're stepping up and squatting down today. Oh, and don't forget about picking things up and putting them down. One more on each. Big squeeze out to the side. Arms stay stiff and straight. Then let's go into half kneeling, guys. If you have a soft pillow for your knee to kneel on, please feel free to grab it. Also, guys, if you have a couch that you can put your back foot up on or a buddy that you can use, you're welcome to put your back foot up on it. We're going to just rock into that couch stretch. A wall works really well. A friend works really well. Get a little bit more of a stretch. Now, also, I'll say this. If you can just hook and grab that back foot, hey, bring it right there and just hook and grab it. And so now I'm just rocking and rolling. Squeeze that back butt cheek. So big glute activation. Tell everybody, what are they doing? What are they squeezing? The butt cheek. And then get on that opposite side and let's get going, stretching out that hip on the other leg. And again, if you can grab that back foot with the opposite hand, you're welcome to do so. If you're up on a couch or against the wall, that's fantastic. One more rock in and out. And then make your way on up to standing. So guys, feet nice and close together. What I want you to do is I want you to keep your big toes touching, but I want you to take your ankles apart as wide as you can. So you're ding-toed, toes are facing in, ankles are wide. We're going to do just kind of an unnatural toe touch here. So toes are in, heels are out. You're going to reach down and touch your toes, knees are straight. Stay down on those toes, breathe out. And then come on back up, reach overhead. Back down, touch your toes. Heels are out, toes are touching. And then back up, reach overhead. Now we're gonna go heels touching, toes touching, ankles touching, feet are straight ahead and they're together as tight as you can get them. So feet nice and close. Bend from the waist, knees are straight, reach down and touch them. Then back up, reach overhead, lean back, hips forward and stretch. Back down, touch the toes. One more time, back up, reach overhead. Now guys, we're gonna go toes out, heels together, last two. So point your toes wide, touch your heels, reach in between your toes, and then overhead, and then reach back down and touch your toes. Touch your toes. Touch your toes. And then back overhead and reach. Shake it out. So guys, we're going to loosen up for our step up. Pulling the knee up. Give it a hug, and we're going to do toe points. So I'm lifting the toe up, pointing the toe down. Lifting the toe up, pointing the toe down. Then toe up, toe down. This one's inspired by Coach Dylan's running mechanics. It's toes up when you lift up. Try and keep your body as tall as you can and push the floor down with that down leg. If you find yourself dancing around, that's okay. Find your balance. You're welcome to use a wall if you need it for assistance. One more on that foot. And then the other side. Coach, who is CB trying to join us?
I don't know.
I hope they don't start drawing random things on our screen.
That could be fun.
Point and flex, point and flex. Try and get that knee up a little higher, right? You were working on hip range of motion stability here. If you have a difficult time balancing on this drill, this is a really good drill to be working on an everyday basis. So really trying to find your balance. So guys, we're going to do a backward lunge into a reach, and then we're going to drive up into that knee up leg balance. So we're just going to do a couple of these. It's backward lunge with a reach, drive up, get balanced. 2 more times to make 4 on this side. Lunge and reach, up and through. Last one here, guys. Lunge and reach, up and through. And then we're going to go on and get that other side. Stepping back, lunging down, reaching away from that down leg. Driving up. Get 4 repetitions, nice and slow and controlled. Try to make sure you're reaching away from that down leg. Jen Cody, up and to the right. Yeah, baby. 1 more. Shake it out. So guys, listen, we're going to do a toe touch, walk out to arm T. Watch me go through this. I'm going to back up a little bit. This is to get us primed for our deadlift. We got a lot of hinges to do in this first set of 50. So I want you to take your feet hip distance apart. You're going to bend down, touch your toes. You're going to walk out, lay flat on the floor, and tee your arms up. And you're going to do that 4 times. Pressing yourself back up and coming back to standing. So it's toe touch, walk out, arm tee, back to standing, 4 repetitions.
Coach, can you show us one facing the other way?
Of course I can. This way?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, that's it. I couldn't get the angle. Coach, it still doesn't look any better that way. I was really hoping for some.
It's because I don't have shorts on.
Ah, okay.
You can't see the hamstrings, Coach. Get 4 of those, kids.
Coach, no tunes today?
No, Mark Pellegrino signed on, so I turned my radio off.
Oh.
No, it's just easier if everybody plays their own. Plus, I got the Kindle going in the background.
Okay.
Hey guys, check it out. So let's see what your options are for your deadlift. So first and foremost, I can literally just touch my hands to the floor. So I'm just reaching down. I call this knife hands. I learned this from a friend who's a state trooper. Right? This is how you get stuff done. So you're just knife hand in the floor. Just down and up all the way. So if you have dumbbells or you have weight plates or you have a barbell, the goal here is that our hands go just below the middle of the shin and come back up. So guys, give me a set of 5. I want to see what everybody's using for weight, and here's where we can answer any options. So 1 set of 5 deadlifts.
Coach, we can also use a middle position with the weight.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
One dumbbell and take it to that sumo position.
So guys, if you watch Sarah's screen, she's showing with a barbell option work. Pam's got the kettlebell in between doing the sumo kettlebell deadlift. So really seeing some good options. Jen Cody has 2 weight plates she's holding in her hands. I love that option. See some barbells up there. Maria.
So I just want to talk about the high repetitions, right? So most of us are going to try to do 50 of these in a row because we're not using a super heavy weight. So what's going to happen is we're going to run into the urge to just want to kind of bend over, right, Coach?
Yep.
And just kind of touch the hands to the floor, and we end up in that like rounded position. So what are we really trying to maintain is a nice neutral spine. So we want to pull the shoulders back and really keep that chest nice and proud. So hinge at the hips versus just kind of bending over and touching the floor. I think that's the biggest mistake we're going to end up seeing with that high volume.
and that's where, back to Jess's question, can you break this up? Yes, you should break this up. As soon as your form breaks down, you should stop, reset, regroup, and come back. Depending on the weight you use, that might be in the first 10 reps. It might be 2 sets of 25. You might break that up into 5 sets of 10. So however you want to do it, guys.
Can everybody just show us 5 more, just turn sideways? Because we can't really see much if you're looking straight at the camera. So just kind of turn sideways, and I want you to maintain that nice flat back position. You can even check yourself in the camera a little bit if you can see yourself.
Super helpful to do that.
Yeah, you guys all look really, really, really good. Think about keeping the shoulder blades pulled back a little bit, Mark. Yep, that's it.
So Coach talked about the down position. I want to talk about the finish position too, guys, because that's important. We don't want to be coming up to here. It's all the way up. Stand, pull your hips through, squeeze your glutes. So don't go so fast that you never finish your repetition. That's the other portion of this. So the down position, but the up position is just as valid.
But one thing I want to add to that is not to overextend at the top, right? A lot of us can have that tendency to kind of come up a little bit too tall and almost lean back at the top. Just make sure you squeeze the butt and just get the shoulders proud. That's it.
Yeah, Coach, keep coaching. I'm going to try to get Candace into this meeting.
Okay. So does anybody have any questions with the deadlifts or have any questions about weight? I think we've got that one covered. So we're going to move into sit-ups. Okay. So the most logical way to do this would be to try to anchor your feet underneath something like so. That way, I don't know if you can see that. I have my feet anchored underneath the couch here. Just make sure you have a cushion under your bum. I have a little yoga mat, but keeping my feet anchored, we just want to touch the elbows to the knees and then all the way back with control, elbows to the knees. You can use your hands to kind of help you here. Okay, our option is just a knee tuck. So we can do this seated, knees in, knees out, knees in, knees out, keeping your hands on the floor. Does anybody have questions on that? Let's see about 2 or 3 or 4 reps here. Just make sure you have a spot. I know Coach mentioned the ab mat hickey, otherwise known as the rash that can form on the sort of tailbone area from doing a lot of repetitions of sit-ups. Be careful of that and make sure that you have enough room or enough cushion under your bum. Okay, you guys look pretty good. Does anybody have any questions on that? Again, as needed, take breaks. Go slow and controlled. One coaching point I like to make with the sit-up is trying not to really round your back as much as you can. So if you guys watch me, we want to think about keeping our chest somewhat proud and our back somewhat flat so we're not in this whole rounded over position as we go down and up. Think about coming up and sitting up nice and tall and then going back with control, trying to avoid that really sort of rounded over Hunchback of Notre Dame like position. Now, does anybody have any questions on the sit-ups? You can certainly option for crunches too if you needed to, but I think you guys got that. Step-ups or lunges, okay? I have a little step stool here that I'm gonna use, and I cut out a ceiling tile just so my head doesn't hit the ceiling. But you guys can use a staircase. If you don't have a stool, we can just do a lunge. I'm dropping that knee to the floor. So again, it's 50 reps, alternating legs here. Again, step and step. You can do that assisted if you need to. Otherwise, we're going all the way up, down, switch, down, switch.
So is it 50 total or
Yes.
50 per leg?
Nope, 50 total, 25 per leg. Definitely. Oh, I'm already out of breath after 3. That's not going to be good. Does anybody have any questions on the step-ups or lunges? Again, you can use a smaller step or use assistance if you needed to. And then we move into our last movement, which is the dumbbell thruster. Okay, so for the dumbbell thruster, again, you can do this with a barbell. You can do this with a weight plate or a dumbbell. I'm going to demonstrate it with a dumbbell. So it's a full squat. We just want to make sure we hold the weight up at our chest. We're going to go into a full squat. Other arm should stay out at our side to keep our chest up. And then we're pressing straight overhead, down, and up straight overhead. I want you guys to show me 2 on each hand real quick, but go slow through the squat, stand and press. 1. That's it, Jen. Yep. Good, Maria. Pam, you got it. Is that a kettlebell? Yep. Becky's got it. The Williams look like they got it. Dylan, Sarah, Mark P. You guys can sit to a couch. I don't think any of you are going that route because I think I saw you all. Hey, Bogo, Tasha, what's up? You guys made it. I was wondering who the heck that was down there creeping. Okay, so do you guys have any questions on the thrusters? I think we are good to go. Coach, can you see the timer in the back here?
It's blurry. It's blurry right now, but is that your?
I got you. How about now?
Yep.
All right. So guys, without further ado, listen, this comes with a 20-minute cap. Let's try to keep it, 15 minutes or so, but if you need 20, we've got it. So don't go so heavy that you need to take so many breaks every 2 or 3 reps. Let's try to keep moving. And again, chipping away at this thing 1 rep at a time. Does anybody need anything? Again, it's deadlifts, sit-ups, step-ups, and thrusters. You guys think you got it?
Are the thrusters 25 each arm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can do them all in one arm, technically, but I would recommend doing 25 on one side and then 25 on the other. And if you have a heavier weight, you could do 5 on one hand, take a break, 5 on the other hand, take a break, and just keep chipping away that way too.
What's the order again?
Deadlift, sit up, step up, thruster. Got it?
Got it.
I like that squat rack though. That's hardcore. Did you build that?
Made.
Nice.
Quarantine.
Yeah, man, the struggle is real. All right, Coach, you got music?
I'm queuing it up for anybody that's interested. Coach, feel free to set them off.
All right, guys. So we're going to go in 10 seconds, starting with our deadlifts. When you guys finish the workout, you can look at my screen, and you'll see the timer in the back of my screen up on my TV there, if you can see it. Otherwise, feel free to set your own timer, and you can certainly do that too. Okay, everyone's cell phone should have a timer, but I'm going to give us 10 seconds. Here we go, guys. In 10. 50 deadlifts to start. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down and up. Make sure you keep that form we just talked about. Chest proud, shoulders back. Squeeze your butt, but don't overextend at the top. Remember, guys, quality movement over quantity here. Make sure you're thinking about your breathing with each rep. Take a breath. Exhale as you stand up. Inhale on the way down. Feel yourself pushing the floor away from you as you drive up from the deadlift.
Like what I'm seeing, guys, those of you guys that are facing me, you can see your chest, you're reading the writing on your t-shirt. Don't be afraid to turn to the side and use your own video as a little help for checking your form. A 45-degree angle to your screen is a really great spot to be in. Sort of peek it up, having to turn your neck all the way. Killer work, guys. This is some of you guys putting those weights down.
We're going to sit-ups next after deadlifts. Sit-ups.
Loving the options, guys. Some guys got the feet hooks. Some of you guys are going hands behind the head.
You sure it was 50, Coach?
Oh, I'm sure it's 50.
And it's step ups, right?
Heck yeah, we got some Ottoman step ups, got some looks like bed step ups, block step ups. You guys are 5 minutes into this workout. Love it. You guys got the step ladders out. Coach had to take a ceiling tile out. That's how committed he is to the step up game. Mark, while you're up there, do some painting if you want. While you're up there, you can do some painting.
I think I got it. You got 5 per hand or 10 per hand switching.
Make sure as you guys are finishing that you look at the time behind Coach's screen. So his time's running. It's 8:55 right now, guys, coming in on that 9th minute.
Concentrate on driving those knees out when you squat, keeping those heels on the floor.
As you guys are getting fatigued through those squats, think of it as a leg drill. Let your legs drive that dumbbell up.
Okay, guys, you got it. Sit your butt right back into those heels through that squat. Sit your butt back into the heels and drive the knees out. That's it, Tosh. Nice. Good job, guys. That's it, Meg. Good looking squat, Mark. That's it. Drive that arm all the way up, guys. Full extension. Try to get that shoulder and ear to bisect each other. That girl. Nice, Tosh. Got it, Pam. That's the way to keep a strong wrist with that kettlebell, too. Take it right home. Keep pushing. Down, up, and breathe. Take a breath with each rep. How many you got left, Pam?
No, I did 12 each side so far.
Let's go. You got halfway there. Halfway there. That's actually a really good breakup. 12 each side, alternating. I went 10-10 and then 5-5 at the last set. You got it, guys. Down and up. Keep breathing. Make sure you're driving those knees out, sitting your butt back to the heels. You guys that are done, take a minute to do a few stretches, pigeon pose, hit that couch stretch where we started. A few toe touches, stretch that low back. Check the time, 12:04. Nice work, Mark. That way, Pam, keep pushing. You got it. Down, up, and breathe. Is that it? 12:30. Nice job. Way to go, guys. Clap it up for yourselves. Great work this morning. It's a tough 10 minutes of work, but again, hats off to you guys for looking at the workout, knowing we had about, 200 reps to do this morning, and getting your butts out of bed and getting down here and doing it. Let's just do a little bit of a light stretch here. So I want you guys to bring it down to your stomach. We're just going to do a little low back prone press up. So bring it right down to your stomach here. And we're going to put our elbows on the floor underneath us. And just kind of push that chest away from the floor. Squeeze your butt. Just unload those abs a little bit. Take a look to your right shoulder. And then look to your left shoulder. Nice. And then I want you to take that right leg underneath to a pigeon pose. So just drop that knee down to 90 degrees. Let that back leg go nice and long. Hey, Colleen, how many seconds of a plank do we have today?
70 side.
A 75 set, that's it?
70 on the side.
70 each side.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we get that done before we wrap things up here. Switch legs.
Wait, we said we were going to do it before we
I forgot.
Oh.
Say what?
What?
Thought somebody said something. Guys, just bring that chest down towards the floor. You should feel that stretch through that hip, right in that butt cheek.
Coach, that was Elizabeth.
Oh, nice.
That was my first RX workout. So that's good. Good time.
Wow, nice job, Tosh. Hell yeah.
Are we not muted?
Oh, we not muted?
You're not muted.
Sorry, we thought we were muted.
No, you're fine. Join the. You can unmute yourselves now. Guys, bring one foot in, one foot out. Okay, I want you to keep this leg nice and straight and reach that hand for that toe. Opposite hand to the opposite foot. Let's try and push that other knee away from us and stretch through that side and through the hamstring. Coach, I already forgot. Did she say 70 or 75 second plank?
75 just to be safe, but she said 70.
Switch sides.
7-0.
7-0. Okay, we got this.
Thursday we did 65.
Correct. Correct. All right, so guys, here's the deal. From our side here, okay, your shoulders may be a little tired if you went a little heavy on that thruster. So if that's the case, again, you can option to do this from your knees. Otherwise, we're going from our toes, but make sure we keep this elbow underneath the shoulder. That's imperative. We don't want to end up with that arm out in front of us or above our head, okay? So again, from your knees, from your toes, drop down as needed and get back up when you can. We're gonna go 70 seconds on each side. I'm gonna use my timer.
Can we do a side plank?
Does anybody have any questions on how to do it? We're going in 10 seconds. It's a minute and 10 seconds of a side plank. In 5, 3, 2, 1, up. Hold tight, guys. Don't forget to breathe. Push those hips up nice and high. Keeping the elbow underneath the shoulder. Try to keep your body nice and straight so you're not folded up at your hip. Don't look down at your toes. Look straight out in front of you. Yesterday, we decided to clean our Keurig. What do you call that stuff that gets in there? Like it's a buildup of whatever. And so now my coffee tastes like vinegar. Not a good start to the day. Hang in there, guys. We're almost there. But this just changed everything. Now that I'm sweating, 10 seconds, and I feel better, even though I didn't get my coffee. 3, 2, 1.
and down. Whoa. Nice work.
Chris, that just means you didn't rinse it good enough.
Yeah, I spent an hour just now. I ran it through like 2,000 times, and I think I can still taste vinegar. But I'm going to keep rinsing it, and it'll be fine. Hopefully by noontime, I'll get a cup of coffee out of it that I can actually drink. All right, guys, other side, 10 seconds. What do they call it? Descaling it or something? I forget. 3, 2, 1, up. Hold tight. Push those hips up nice and high, guys, and drive through that elbow. From your knees if you need to, from the toes if you can. Drop down and take a break when you need to, and get back up when you're ready. I like the slow jams.
Who is that, Dylan?
I don't know.
I think it's me.
I did.
It's Queen,
Yes.
their last album.
Good stuff. Hang tight, guys. We're almost there. Keep pushing those hips up. You got it. Looking straight out to the front here. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and down. Oh, God. Beautiful, guys. Listen, just take it to one knee here. We're just going to do a little reach up and stretch.
Shh, you gotta be quiet now.
One knee on the floor. Whichever leg is down, reach that arm up into the air, over your head slightly.
Just be quiet.
Just try to feel that stretch right down through your side here.
There, see? Right there. Watch Chris right there. Okay. Yeah, reach up. Reach your arm up. That's it. Good girl.
There you go. Switch sides, easy down.
There you go. Switch legs.
Other foot.
Put this
Reach.
leg up. There you go. Like that. And now reach the other arm up. There you go. Just like that.
Again, you want to feel that stretch right down through that whole side. And relax that down. And let's just hold this position here. Just hold this position here. If you feel good, you reach this front arm back and you try to grab that toe. You try and pull that toe up, but don't cramp up. Don't hurt yourself. You should be reaching over that front leg with that same hand. Hold there. And switch legs. Other foot comes out in front. Again, push those hips back here, or push those hips towards the floor rather.
Ready? Like
And if
that.
you feel good, you reach back with that front arm over that knee. Pull that knee to the chest, or pull that toe to the butt. Isn't there a hook here, Matt, where you can take your elbow and hook it around your foot?
I'm sure that somebody can.
Good, guys. Relax that down. We're going to sink into a little child's pose here. So let's sit the butt right back to the heels. Keep your knees a little bit wide. Reach the fingertips up and away.
Lizzie, what are you doing?
I want you to walk your hands all the way over to the right. Reach your left fingertips up and away, stretching big through that left shoulder, right? Reaching and pulling forward. And then walk your fingertips all the way over to the
It's
left.
gonna fall on your foot and you're gonna hurt yourself. Knock it off. Don't do it again. Don't touch that. Don't.
Here, guys, one more time. Just bring it right down to your stomach. Elbows underneath your chest. Just push your chest up and off the floor. If you feel good, you can take your hands under here and just kind of hold this press up. Squeezing that butt. Okay, guys, and then bring it right back up to all fours here. Awesome job this morning. congratulations on finishing the third and final workout of the Opens fundraiser or support your local box workout. Thank you guys so much for sticking it out. Like Coach Matt said, you knew what the workout was going to be this morning, and you still got up and showed up and put it in. So
Now that it's over, how many of you wish there was 3 more weeks?
Is what?
wish we had 3 more weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of hands up.
that's because their shoulders are too tired.
Work out.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Coach Matt, thanks for warming us up, and thank you guys for letting me jump in and work out with you. It's always funner to do it with a group of people than by yourself. So I hope you guys have an awesome snow day today, and hopefully it melts and we'll be looking at the grass again soon. Don't forget to enter your scores for you guys that are logging your scores online. You have until Friday to enter all 3 scores, I believe, and then the results will be final if you're looking at the leaderboard. Yeah, make good choices, guys, and make sure you fuel your body properly with good vegetables. Eat your broccoli and good lean sources of protein. Nutrition makes all the difference when it comes to performance and health. Right, Sophie?
Say right, Coach.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have
Thank
a wonderful
you.
day.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Matt.
Make good choices, guys. Don't touch anybody.
Don't touch anybody.
That's Elizabeth for you.
I love it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, kids. See you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.